Hi everyone, I'm Terry B, and every week here I will be bringing you the freshest news from the plant-based industry. Yes, you heard that right. I happen to be a plant-based triathlete because health-wise, I figured out this is what works best for me. I am an advocate for the plant-based lifestyle because I was an omnivore for the majority of my life, and when I made the switch a couple years ago as an athlete, all of a sudden I was riding my bike faster and longer and more often and just becoming a stronger cyclist at a more rapid pace than when I was an omnivore. Don't worry to all the haters about to comment, I have heard it all already. I'm destroying my health. I'm on a vegan honeymoon. You can't do this longer than a year. Oh, now you can't do this longer than 2 years. Actually 7. 7 years is the magic year that your health will be destroyed by a plant-based diet. I know my hair looks dry and brittle. I have no collagen in my face. My voice is squeaky. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, this is the voice I have been stuck with my whole life. And my arms are super flabby, although I'm not sure what it has to do with being vegan. Anyway, I want to clarify this works for me and I'm not forcing my opinions on any of you. No one will change unless they actually want to change. So with that out in the open, let's move on and just know, if you do have any thoughts about becoming plant-based, I will take the time to answer any questions you may have or at least point you in the direction of where you can find the answers. This will be a new segment on my channel, so please let me know in the comments what do you think of this format. So the most amazing news for me this week is the Swedish plant-based milk producer Oatly partnered up with Starbucks and is launching in 1,300 Midwest locations. This is great news for latte lovers because if you tried their barista edition milk in your coffee, you know that nothing can even get close to that incredible taste. So they began selling Oatly in small crafted coffee shops around select US locations. Then it seemed to have disappeared due to a huge demand known as the Great Oatly Shortage of 2019. But now they have a factory in the US, so you can see they are going to be bigger than ever. That shortage was no joke. I remember calling Whole Foods before driving there to see if they had any. And if they did, I would rush over there and buy all of it. So good. And if you missed my video from CES, I mentioned Impossible Foods announced Impossible Pork, and everyone at CES, including me, got to try it. And now Impossible Foods announced this week that they are on the track to make Impossible Bacon. Also at CES was the presentation of the Futuristic AVTR Mercedes. Besides all features like driving sideways, it also has a fully vegan interior, which is actually really great since this car is getting a lot of attention in 2020, so maybe more automakers will pay attention to this and start producing their models of vegan interiors. And in other news, on the plant-based milk topic is the brand Califia. I'm sure you've heard of this plant-based milk brand since its almond milk is a favorite of many, including the Terminator.
Just put in a little bit of this almond milk, not much, just a little bit. I would say that I hate cow's milk. I drink almond milk. This is much better.
According to Robinhood Financial News, Califia Farms wants to take over the nut-based milk market by developing their brand as a trusted brand that everyone will choose. They are already producing regular almond milk, sweetened and unsweetened options, same with their vanilla almond milk, and they also have almond milk vanilla creamer and oat milk, among other things. The alternative milk producer just received a $225 million check in its latest funding round, so we should start seeing a lot from them this year. And the last news of this week is that one of my favorite places I used to eat before going plant-based, Panera Bread, offers to slash meat on their menus by 50% in order to offer more plant-based options. They had options before, but this will make it easier for those plant-based eaters who really get tired of always having to modify menu items in order to make it so we are able to eat it. We can just go in and order something. So thank you for watching, and please let me know in the comments what was the most exciting news for you. Make sure to like this video, and please consider subscribing, and I will see you next week.